Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. I got this at a slightly different angle. Let me know how it works for you, if it's okay or not. Some people get upset when I change the angle, but I just thought maybe this would be a better angle. I'd like you to see the cards more than being on a sideways angle, so hopefully you could see a little more. That is the purpose of this. And it's a little bit more space here this way for me, so we'll see how it goes. I want to find out how Eugenie's relationship is with Harry right now. Is it suffering right now? Is it growing? Is it tanking? Is she pulling back? What's happening? Because I know they've been very close. So this is what this is about, Eugenie. Eugenie, let's see, cousin Eugenie has been very supportive and she was very close. So hopefully, you know, she's got some words of wisdom for him, and maybe he'll listen, but I don't know. Let's see. Eugenie, how is the relationship with Harry right now? How is that relationship going right now? How is that relationship going right now? There we go. We've got King of Pentacles right here for starters. And I'm just going to keep pulling and lay them out this time. I'm going to put three. Oh, I've got the Death card. And three more. So what do I have here? What I have here is the King of Pentacles for starters. That was the very first card pulled. Whoops. I'm going to push these up so hopefully you can see all of them is what I want. That is the goal. Hopefully. Let me see. Should I angle this better? There we go. There you go. Can you see them now? Ah, okay. There we go. So King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the banker card. And that is obviously the loving, nurturing energy, and someone who's very practical with money, very practical mindset, leader card with the world, being completion, success. But we do have nostalgia card, the friendship card in reverse, right here. It's in reverse. So it's suffering right away. It's suffering. They've had success in the past. She has been, very resourceful with him. She's been practical with him. She's tried to be practical with him, but apparently it's just not panning out. With this 6 in reverse, that is harmony in reverse. All 6s upright are harmony. We got harmony in reverse right here. So that harmonious card is in reverse. So that means there's no hope right there. That's the hope card. 6 of Cups is the hope card. It is a hope card. It is a friendship card, and it's in reverse. So it's suffering. It has taken a blow. Then we also have the Death card right here. So there's a transformation going on. So there is a transformation in terms of her support, in terms of her wanting to be a leadership type of person in his life. There's been this major transformation that's occurred with the Hierophant in reverse. So I would say with that Hierophant in reverse, that is the establishment, that is the institution, that is the monarchy in reverse. So I would say quite possibly she may have been instructed that she's not to communicate with him, quite possibly, with that in reverse right there. Not being thrilled about that. And in the reverse position, that is being rebellious. So he is being rebellious. We know he's being rebellious. We know it's also self-righteousness. It's also shame and immoral behavior, along with the Queen of Wands, which would be his wife. So the immoral behavior, shame, clouded judgment with the transformation, the ending. I think she's hoping that quite possibly this marriage might come to an end. She might be expecting that it's going to come to an end because the harmony is in reverse up here. The friendship is in reverse up here. So it's looking like the friendship's been negatively affected because of Marco. I also have here the Knight of Cups in reverse. So that is the Just Do It card and charging forward in reverse. So she is not going to emotionally charge forward and give her emotional support. It's in reverse. And it's under the Death card. So no, this relationship is suffering. And then we also have here the King of Wands. She's not happy with what he's doing. King of Wands in reverse. So she sees what he's doing as kind of dark energy, low vibrational. very low vibrational. So it's looking like a major pullback. And then we have here with the Seven of Pentacles, that is someone who's trying to gain experience making money, making it worthwhile, and he's doing it by being a fire starter and putting out the book on his family and trashing everyone, and being very low vibrational with the wand in reverse, and with the help of his wife, and taking down the monarchy. We have it above it. So yeah, it's looking like she has pulled back. She has clearly pulled back. I'm going to get the under the surface. This is subconscious. We have here the Nine of Pentacles. So we have that he does not feel that Harry is fulfilled, and he will not have fulfillment, and he's not going to be independent financially, because this is a financially independent individual. She does not see that happening for Harry, that he will never be independent, nor even financially independent. She doesn't see success, doesn't see success happening. In the center of the deck, I have here the Two of Swords in reverse. And that is, there's no fork in the road. So she's not taking that fork in the road to go see him or talk to him. The communication's down with the swords down. So there's no fork in the road. So it's looking like the fork in the road's been shut down for her. This may have been her own doing. It could have been kind of semi-enforced and encouraged, but it looks like it's been taken down. And it's also, we have here the Six of Swords here, getting out of stormy waters. So she's basically getting out of stormy waters and communicating with him and being supportive of him and helping him write this book to trash the family. She's not going to be helping him trash the family. That is not going to happen. Not going to happen. No, definitely not going to happen. So let's find out from the pendulum if this was something that was encouraged or was this her own doing. So let's find out from the pendulum. Okay, this way is yes. This way is no. Okay, here we go. Was Eugenie encouraged by the family to stop talking to Harry? Was she encouraged to cut off communication? Was she encouraged to cut off communication? Was Eugenie encouraged to cut off communication with Harry? Was it encouraged? Maybe. I would say maybe that, yeah, I would say maybe it was heavily hinted. Did she willingly do so? Did she willingly do so and with enthusiasm? Did she do it with enthusiasm? Is she doing it with enthusiasm and on the same page as Queen Elizabeth? Yes. She's on the same page as Queen Elizabeth. Yes. So don't believe the media about her assisting him in any book. Not going to happen. So let's find out how Harry feels about that, because that's just the last bit of support he had that was actually showing any kind of empathy towards him, and it's looking like the empathy has been cut off, as it should. He shouldn't be getting it. Here we go. So how does Harry feel about the empathy for him being shut down? How does he feel about the empathy being shut down and her shutting him down? How does he feel about being shut out by Eugenie? How does he feel? And we've got the loss card. Whoops, sorry. We've got emotional conflicts. He's at a loss. This is a total sorrow and loss for him. He is very sad. He did not want that, didn't probably expect it. Just like everything. He expects to win. He doesn't expect anything to go wrong. And we have Queen of Swords. He's blaming it on his he's blaming it on the firm. He's blaming it on that she was told to do it. And we have here the peace, fair fight afterwards in reverse with the Five of Swords. So he's hoping that they will come to some kind of peaceful resolution together, and that this is not going to be a permanent situation, is how I feel about that. So let's pull some more here. We've got the Hierophant. We have the Page of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, once again, it's a loss to the whole family. He feels a loss because he's not with the family, the institution. He's going to blame it on grandmother, and he is spying. He is probably more than likely spying, and this is the deceit card, the secretive, the Page of Swords. You know, the Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. So they know that he's super curious and that he's going to use any of that curiosity against them. And he's aware that they're all aware that he's taking information and using it against them. So he's aware of that. He feels at a loss. Grandma's at fault. He's hoping for peace afterwards. He's going to blame the firm. And he knows that he's striving for this 9 of Pentacles, for fulfillment, and fine, I will be successful being by myself, kind of petulant attitude, you know, so be it, I can make it without you kind of energy. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, with the Moon card, and the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Pentacles is he doesn't have the energy, the enthusiasm. He doesn't have, he just doesn't have the Mr. Trustworthy energy. He knows he's not trustworthy. So he knows he's not trustworthy. He knows he's not reliable. He knows he doesn't have results coming in, and he knows he's not forthcoming. He's a manipulator. And so this card does bring change when it's upright. So nothing's going to change. And he knows that nothing's going to change, that he's at a loss, total loss here. And he's not going to be accepted back in. He'll have to go to Africa and live alone. And then we have here lots of emotions, high emotions and ego. His ego is affected with the crab there. And he is just going to go on his pity party here. So this is the Moon, high energy, unplanned path. It's also fear in the situation. He's becoming very afraid. He's afraid of his own shadow energy as well. And there's a lot of unknown struggles that he's now facing because he simply doesn't have the energy and enthusiasm to even take on the unknown problems and struggles that's facing him. He does not know how to cope with it. And it is making him feel like a Knight of Cups. So where he has to have that just do it attitude with emotion. You know, this is taking action. He has to make proposals. He has to act very idealistic in front of everyone. So he's trying to pretend to be this very idealistic person who's going to succeed financially. Even though he is riddled with fear, ego, anxiety, doesn't have the enthusiasm and energy to even do any of this. So he's really in self-denial. That's the bottom line, self-denial. Paranoid too. And I would say that he is ready for battle still. He still wants to fight. Isn't this sad? This is the War card. He still wants to go to war. So he's very petulant. He's very angry. The paranoia. I think it must be all the drugs he's doing. In the center of the situation, he's going to create more sorrow, heartache, divide, and vengeance. There you go. And he knows it. He knows this is what he's done. And at the other bottom of the deck I have here, King of Pentacles in reverse. This is revenge against his father for cutting him loose on the money. So this is part revenge, going to war against money, because he still wants to have his cake and eat it too. So yeah, pretty normal stuff here. And let's get some more cards, some energy cards on Harry waking up to knowing that he is not going to be accepted again. He will not be in the family. He has crossed too many lines, and I do not see it ever panning out for him. I think they will never trust him. He will never be trustworthy. He knows that he is that Knight of Cups, that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. He's completely untrustworthy. He's not Mr. Reliable, and he's definitely not forthcoming. So let's get some energy on that. How does he feel about not being trustworthy? Ooh, he thinks he's being honest. Oh my. See, there's that difference of perception here. He thinks he thinks he's being right. He's sticking to it. He's sticking to it. He feels he is in the right. Here we go. Let's get some more. And we also have here clarity of vision and personal thoughts. So he thinks he's got total clear vision and personal vision and thought, and he is the honest person. I'm the honest one here. Under the surface, happy family in reverse. He doesn't care. He doesn't care he's taking everybody down. In the center of the deck, I have here financial constraints in reverse. So he does not think he's going to have any financial constraints like the other card pulled out with the Nine of Pentacles. He thinks he's going to reach that financial fulfillment and financial independence without them. That's what he's thinking. And I'm sure that's all part of the brainwashing of Markle. That's part of the trauma bond and the future faking and all of that. So he's thinking he's just going to be just fine. So here we go. Let's get some more. It's just going to be a slow decline for them, a slow death. And he feels that he's still going to be an official person. He's still deluded, thinking he's a man of uniform too. He still sees himself as that. And then I also pulled the poverty card. But he does fear poverty. He does fear it. Under the surface, he still wants to be considered high honor. Wow. High honor, official, but fears the poverty. But he's trying to put out that air of confidence and real hopeful that he's going to make it even without them. And let's get some more. The fact that he won't be accepted. We get here, peaceful among the thorns. He's trying to be peaceful among all the thorns he's created. Let's get some wisdom. Some wisdom now. Boom. There we go. Meditation. He is on a meditation journey thanks to his wife. And he is very wishful. He's very wishful, and he is meditating. Very wishful. Keep wishing. Don't think wishing will help him against the Queen's lawyers, because I think they're going to be far more astute than theirs. Here we go. Let's get some more on the cards here. We've got here positive movement. He thinks he's going to have positive financial movement. And we also have here material harvest. Yep, he's just harvesting and gaining more material goods. That's what his job is in his life right now. And in front of the whole universe. He thinks he's got the universe in the palm of his hand at this point. So he's very, very deluded with some fear and paranoia, I would say. Let's get some more. Let's get some under the roses. Under the roses. Harry. Here we go. We've got here the tree. He does think about the family. Thinks about the family tree and growth. He wants to grow. He thinks he's going to grow. But we've got the sickle card. The sickle card is the breakup, the fear of breakup. Sickle is danger, breakup, decisions, verdicts, accidents, cut off, being rejected, and cutting ties. So that is cutting ties with the family right there. The two of those together says he completely cut ties with the family. He knows the tie is completely severed at this point. There is no tie anymore. The tie is gone. He had overstepped everything, and he knows it. With these two, he knows it. This tie is broken, and it's happened in front of everybody. In the center of the deck, what do I have here? The stork. The stork is the person that brings the news. So he's been informed. He knows. That message has been sent to him. The stork brings messages. The stork is a new beginning also. It's an announcement and a change. So he may even announce it himself and act all proud about it. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if he did, actually. Let's get the Kipper deck. Here's get the Kipper deck. Here we go. That one here, we have here message. Yeah, he got the message all right. So yeah, we've got the stork, and then we also got that message there. So he was informed. He was informed. He's not in the dark about that. How does Markle feel about it? Let's get, how does Markle feel about this? How does Markle feel about the total cutoff and the lawyers? How does she feel today about it? Today's energy. Today's energy, going broke. She worries about just going broke, you guys. That is a 4 of diamonds in reverse. Going broke. That's the only thing she worries about. Under the surface, she wants to just look like Mother Earth. Mother Earth and going broke. Those are the two images she's only concerned about, and she is focusing on looking like total goodness here. We know she's not goodness. In the center of it, we have she's trying to be positive energy with the King of Hearts. She's trying to be the leader and act positive. Underneath it, she is King of Spades, and she is a con artist and an executioner, and that is what she does. So, but in the center of it, she tries to appear as though she's positive and she's Mother Earth, but really, subconsciously, she knows she's a complete con artist who uses people and then discards them. And that's what that is saying. So let's calculate this. This comes to 12. This comes to 16. 16 comes to coffin, 4 of spades. Eventually, she knows it's all coming to an end. And a transformation. Here comes to 26. 26 comes to 7 of diamonds, finger of God, positive momentum. So for her to have him coffin the whole family is a positive momentum for her. It is a positive move for her. This was something she always wanted. Her intention was never to embrace family. Not her family, not his family. She knows deep down that she puts out this positive image. She tries for this King of Hearts, but deep down she knows she's that King of Spades, executioner, con artist, in reverse King of Spades. She's not the banker card. She is just a con artist, and she knows it, and just paying herself as Mother Earth. So that is what I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.